Good afternoon. It's August 5th, 2024, and today, really, we had a range day after a big sell-off. Wow. To about a 260 point, let's see, the gap starts there, so 237 point sell-off. That's phenomenal volume. Let's take a look. So I started looking at this early last night. We opened up and we gap down. And so I was looking at it thinking that we might get this, like this might be a level of support. And so I was selling and I took profits here at the low of this channel, on the simulator, that is. And then we got this level of resistance. So, there was a decent bull buying pressure, some big bull bars in here. But when we got this break of this bull channel and then a test up, and that's a quick double test right there at this price level. I like that bear bar, sold that. And then, so a detail here is we gap over this big bear bar, gaps over below this, the low of this bar. And we come up a few times and try and test it, and we just can't close it. So you get the big close right there. That's a good swing. And then it looked like to me like we were trying to close that gap again. So we get this bull channel. You got to overshoot that a buy climax that closes that gap and then just sells off again. Look at this tight bear channel you get here. So anyway, that brings us down here. We get the break of the channel, move to a new low. We get this leg down. It turns out we get a measured move of that range, double test, and then we go a little sideways. And really, this range here, if you draw a measured move of this range, it creates the low of the range for today. So we come in. I wasn't looking. I think there's too much volume on this chart. I think you're better off looking at the 6,500 tick chart or 2,600, something higher. So you get this huge sell-off in here, and I would say if you come in, be aggressive after a sell-off like this. Take this bull close doji that tested the EMA, and that would have gotten you a big move, huge move, 60 points, unreal. Then you get what looks like a double bottom, first entry, second entry. That's aggressive. We gap above the EMA, but big engulfing bear bar. I think it's worth considering. And we form this bull channel, and you get a second entry long here. Doesn't quite test the EMA. I think you should be looking at this as a range anyway. So I don't think you want to take this, but then when you get this big bull bar here, I think that's a better place to go long. But it's still aggressive. And I mean, maybe this is better for you because it's still 28 ticks. It's crazy. So, maybe you do want to be looking at the smaller time frame chart just because of volume or risk. So anyway, you get this huge bar. What is this? 157 ticks. That's from a news item. And then we get a break of that bull channel, and we go sideways for a bit. And I know myself, and I know that when we get a break of this channel, I'd be looking perhaps too aggressively to go short. And so I'd probably be looking at that, like it's a spike and channel down. So, this entry right here interests me. Maybe you want to enter with a limit order up here, so you're risking less though, and your reward is more. But we get a quick break of that, and we're just going sideways. So it's probably best to sit out. You get a bull spike and channel here, and I don't like any of this. This is overlap, so you probably want to enter with limit orders in here. Boom, come back. That's a two-legged pullback. I'm not crazy about that on this bear day. You get what is like a failure. Maybe you enter on a limit order again. Then you get this higher low. Boom, overshoot right at the highs from earlier. At that price level, the overshoot leads to a break. And that's like a spike and channel, bear channel. And not really much in here. I'd just be aggressive and try and sell in here. You get these three bear bodies. I'll probably just sell that. You can see there's a level of resistance in here, like right there. So, you know, maybe sell there. And now we're getting a bull break. So, breakout. Oh, that's after market close. So, for most of the trading day, it was just a range day. So, you got to be careful. So, here's a look at the daily chart. So, I'm guessing there's a level of support right here that caused this sell-off to be bought and to create this long, big stem. We'll see what happens in the next hour, though. Here's the weekly chart. It's Monday, so not a whole lot of information there. Monthly chart. Again, not a whole lot of information. It's early August, so that's one last look at it. Hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.